Hi Aries, and welcome to your general reading here for September 2021. This is for Aries energy, that's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And you know the drill, take what resonates with you, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. This is a monthly reading, meaning that these are energies that will play out throughout the month. For the weekly readings, check out Tea of the Week, right? So let's just get to it. I hope you were doing amazing. We got tarot here, and then and clarifications and some oracles. We're going to start by pulling a monology here for you, Aries, for the month of September, and then we're diving into it. Aries, show me Aries, the month of September. That was in the reverse here. But come on, you and your loved ones are safe, and you are very close to achieving your goals. What else do we have here? I'm just going to lay it out, and then we're getting it to it. And we have Earth Magic, also with quieting your mind. So you and your loved ones are safe. Cancerian energy there, right? What does that mean? There's something here about, well, we will see when we lay out the tarot, okay? It basically looks as though you're starting to make some sort of a magic. Remember here to, if you find yourself throughout the month questioning a lot, thinking, going into your head, remember to, the advice may be to quiet down a little bit here, and remember that you are building something up quite solid here, and that whatever it is that's happening, you and your loved ones are safe. Now let's see what we have here with the tarot. Aries here. Aries, September. So in the center of the spread we do have 10 of Wands. It's crossed by the 4 of Cups here. This is going to be, well, it's an energy related to you having reached full circle in some sort of adventure here. I feel as though you have for quite some time here been very, very practical. I also get as though you have had some sort of responsibility on your shoulders here, which could have been in relation to your family, to just carrying a lot of people on your shoulders. Does that make sense? People were relying on you for some reason or another. And if that is not what's happened, if that's not in your recent past, then that is basically how you're entering into the month here. Now, for some of you, especially if you are a lady here, I see it as being related to a particular King of Pentacles. How can I explain this? Mostly I feel as though most of you have this within you where you're taking charge, or not taking charge, you're being very grounded, you're being very pragmatic in some sort of situation, especially because it appears as though you might be focused here upon following some sort of a traditional way in some area or another. You want things to be to go according to what is expected here, right? But in some ways or another, it also appears as though you might be finding it difficult to open up, to be vulnerable. Aries, that's what I'm getting here. That's in general for you, especially if you have strong masculine energy in you. This is a very stoic energy. And for some of you ladies here, this is someone you're dealing with, gotta be honest, or you have it within yourself. You tell me. But so in all cases, what we get here as a challenge, or let's call it a challenge here in September, it may be to not get bored and to not say no to love. Here we do have this here, you and your loved ones are safe. Let me read you what that says in the book, because there's something about also remembering that thing about family here, right? Make sure you put your family first. Well, that's what I'm seeing you doing here. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and the places you hold dearest. This can have to do with a member of your family, flatmate or moving house. If you are hoping to move forwards with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you have been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you have been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself. If your insecurity is holding you back, then that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you to your heart's desire. Let someone get a little bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for you and your children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will banish your insecurities, and spending time near water may bring you peace and answers. It also says something here about it being a super emotional time, but here's the thing. If you're saying, be mindful that you don't say no, right? Not to say that you should be opening up to everything if it's not what you feel like, but I get here this fine balance here between being vulnerable with the people who are closest to you and without it being overstepping your boundaries. Does that make sense? There is just this energy here about, just be mindful you don't take on too much. But what is coming up for you is communicating, and you are starting to, throughout the month, there will be a time where you will feel very powerful, probably, in terms of getting something moving the way that you want it to be, or if it is may even be communication. But there will probably be a time coming up at the end of it, later on here, where you will need to stand up to yourself. Right, let's see this King of Pentacles for you. High Priestess, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. This is the stoic energy. I want to see the Ten of Wands. Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands. Four of Wands. There's this little bit of a battle going on. It's either between you and someone, where someone is far more emotional and the other one is far more stoic, or it is also within yourself, Aries. Right? I get here in the recent past that you have this inner knowing that you're going to achieve something. If you do it the right way, whatever you decide to be the right way. And it may be that love or romance or, all of these emotional values are just not going to be that big of a priority here for you this month, right? But the thing is, there is possibly a Queen of Cups here within you, or, if you are a man, that there's a Queen of Cups you may be dealing with here, that is very creative and very kind and nurturing. She is in here. She's here. But it's difficult for her to come out sometimes, right? Some of you might find that you feel or experience that you feel as though you have to keep that side of you up close here. What is it that you're hoping for here? Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. It may have to do that you hoping to be able to look at things far more rational than emotional, right? To not be overpowered by your emotions. And you will, throughout the month here, be in this energy, or especially in the beginning here, where you might feel busy and you don't want to look like a fool. You want to be able to navigate whatever is being thrown at you. Something here is going to come your way, some sort of an offer, probably related to, related to some sort of a teamwork here. Here we have this person, this stoic person showing up. It's in you. It may actually also be another person you're dealing with. This King of Pentacles, very, very stoic. Want to offer you something in regards to probably a teamwork or getting to know you. And this is where we then have this a little bit of a balance act going on within you of, especially if you are female here, not wanting to show too much of your emotional side, but if you do have this emotional side within you, Don't bury it down. Some of you may, especially for those of you really connecting with your feminine, you may be pushing that Queen of Cups within you away, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm also getting here someone here fighting for someone that they really, really want. This is a man who's fighting for someone to be accepted within the family, probably. What is that we have here? Yeah. You, this month here, I really get that you are going to be focused on your career first and foremost, or just some sort of a hobby you have. You tell me. Does show as though it looks as though it's very formal. It's following within the expectations. I get as though you are rising in some way or another, right? Something here that you really, really wish for may actually be coming your way. I get as though you're getting some sort of a communication here throughout the month at some point. Just that will lead you on to where it is that you really, really want to go. What matters here is that you don't reject offers from the universe, you can say, but you don't reject if someone here comes your way and it speaks to your heart, that you don't distrust it. You have what it takes to manifest here, and yeah, you could actually get something here to move in your direction here. Absolutely. What matter is about there being hope as well, about you making yourself vulnerable to it. Be vulnerable to accept these offers. What do we have up here? Yeah, I do see most likely outcome. 7 of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacle and the 9 of Pentacle. Yeah, what is it's gonna happen there? Yeah, it is something that you really want that's coming your way. That's the most likely outcome here. There's really not that much to say here. You're very close to achieving your goal, it also says here, and luck is on your side. Quiet your mind and remember to look into yourself. That is also going to be supportive here of you. If you find yourself in times with, even though it may feel hectic, but if you find yourself feeling as though you're juggling, feeling as though you're losing it all, you're not. It's a matter here about remembering how you set your long-term goals, remembering have your eye on the prize in some way or another, and connect to your integrity, to your authenticity here. And it's okay to take a step back here and learn from the past. Let the past inform you. Don't let it don't engage with the rumination. Let it inform you about anything you can learn here, because I do see powerful things happening here. The Magician is a very powerful card. That's manifestation. That's communication coming your way, but I do also get you needing to stand your ground at some point. It may actually be within the family here, you standing up with to family members who may have other opinions about what you should do, where you should go, or something like that. But that's what I see. There's not that much else. That's what I get here for you for September. Alright, Aries. That's it. I will see you next time. Take care. Ciao.